Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to your weekly messages for January 15th to the 21st. I have two cameras up, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can see my tripod for Facebook Live. So, I'm feeling this deck today, and I also want you to know that I know today is the 15th, but I do not have the readings for February done yet. Typically I'm really consistent, but that is just not happening this month. So they will be out this week though, I promise. So keep your eyes peeled. If you're not already subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do that because then it'll let you know when the readings are out. I'm just gonna pull some cards. We're gonna see what happens. I don't really have a plan for today. Ace of Feathers, first thing, lots of ideas. So I think that this week is going to be full of insight and clarity. So maybe it's like the answers that you need or the clarity that you've been looking for can pop up this week. Just remember that it's not going to come if you're not taking action. What I mean by that is for some of you, maybe you like to meditate in order to get answers. Maybe you like to get really quiet. That can be helpful. And then for others of you, it might be doing the thing. So either way, you need to take action in some capacity. You can't just think about it though. That's not really gonna give you the answers that you're looking for. So just make sure you're coupling it with action and then you're gonna get clear. Oh yeah, Eight of Rocks. So that's like the crossing energy, so to speak. You have to put in the work. It's not just a frivolous, it's not some nebulous thing that you're going to be able to intellectualize. Okay, and then I guess I'm starting to do a Celtic cross, even though I don't really feel like I am. But we'll do shifting out. With shifting out, we have Temperance. So maybe you've been working really hard at keeping things balanced together and in equilibrium. And then the oncoming energy is the Seven of Feathers. So I think you might feel a little bit more scattered than usual, or like you need to put a few things down and pick a few things up. That's what this is showing me right here. It just seems like there's a lot more going on. And then I'm going to use the top as like what's going on in your environment this week. First thing, Queen of Shells. Okay, nurturing. That probably going to be a more sensitive week than usual, or you have someone in your space who's acting as the Queen of Shells or the Queen of Cups, so really able to nurture you and support you as you're healing and doing all of your healing work. And this is also like, it could be a partner or just someone who really has your back. And then we also have the Ten of Feathers. So good week to release and let go of all of the things that may have been holding you back or that you feel like are no longer serving you. This is looking really, it's looking really internal in the sense that it's something that you have to do, like it's something you have to take action on. However, the work is internal. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to pull one more card up here just to get a better picture. Strength. Okay, so this is, I'm not worried about this at all. I know a lot of people don't like the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Feathers, but I'm not worried about it in this reading because you have the Queen of Shells. So it's kind of like, it is really hard to heal. Like, healing is not easy. If you're on the healer track in this lifetime, good grief. It is like the PhD program, as one of my mentors says. So you can, for spirits, like the PhD program for spirits. So just remember, it takes work. It takes work. You have to apply yourself. And it's not always the easiest thing to do. And so that's why I'm getting a lot of inner child work coming up, or like the small version of you that's really scared and has been wounded. Like that is the very thing that needs to be nurtured and not released, but just recognize that it needs a little bit of care, and it might be really sensitive this week. So just to give yourself some space to do that, and know that you're going to be purging what needs to be purged. Okay, then I'll pull one card for underneath. We have the Knight of Torches. So you seem really motivated, like this is your motor or your engine, the thing that's getting things done. So all in all, it looks solid. It's just the work piece that is probably going to be a little bit more tiring than usual. That might be a little bit more fatiguing. And just take it easy this week. I think the more you're able to just be gentle with yourself, the easier this is going to be. And I can't remember the date of the eclipse that we have coming up in Leo, but know that it's intense. Know that you're going to be dealing with that energy, and it is something that's building. So just know it's sensitive, but you're moving in the right direction. This isn't something that I'm seeing as like, oh, you have all this negative stuff coming up with the Ten of Swords. This is just work that you're doing, honestly. It seems like personal work that's happening. And then that's going to free up a lot of space for you to take aligned action on the things that you want to build. I'm going to pull some Sovereign Oracle cards. This deck has just been so helpful lately. So let's see what's coming up. Okay, astral vision. Use your higher sight, map out what's destined to be, breathe, and take small steps. 3D takes time to manifest. Okay, so this is all about manifestation. So you have to see it first. You have to build the blueprint. You have to do the astral work first, and then it is going to materialize. So the one thing that I want to remind you is that you can't impact free will, but you can absolutely do this work. And actually, the more you do this, the more you're going to realize it is happening. Okay, so be willing to do that this week. It's going to help you. And then we have energy. Tend to your energy field. Explore unspoken communication. Give your precious chi with care. Collect your energy back from anywhere you've left it. It's important for you to just kind of recenter yourself. Great time to meditate, manifest, focus on like what it is that you're building, and then not giving too much energy away. It's like you need your vital energy. You need it. You know, great time if you need to work with me. I know I have a lot of clients who watch this, so if you're in need of a session, I would definitely understand that. So you're welcome to do that this week, or any other healer that you like to work with. It's probably going to be a time to, you know, get yourself on somebody's books that you like working with, whether that's me or not. Okay, and then we have ground. Yep, that's what I've already said. Take a breath, find your center, act from your inner knowing, accept Gaia's loving embrace. And this is all about staying in your body. Stay in your body. Stay in your body. This is not a good time to eject or leave. You want to sit through the work that you need to do, and that's going to be better than anything else this week. So get outside, get some movement in, meditate, 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 grounding meditations. Undergrowth. Ooh, yes, more has been achieved than is visible to the eye. The real magic is under the surface of your assumptions. The situation is supported by invisible nourishment. Give thanks. Okay, that first one. More has been achieved than is visible to the eye. You gotta pay attention to that, because I believe it wholeheartedly. Let's see, what other oracle decks do we want to use today? Let's use a Miracle Now card. These ones are nice and upbeat. Okay, so let's see what's coming up first. To relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. This is a good one as well. Okay, so allowing yourself to be more childlike is really about putting yourself in the state of not knowing. Like, oh, I'm curious. One of the best ways that you can kind of achieve that is by looking at everything like it's an experiment. I don't know if you've ever heard the idea that children are like, they're walking, talking scientists. You know, they need to explore the world and try things and feel things and just do all of the, they need to constantly test things out. And that's really what you can do this week in order to get clear on whatever it is that you want to do moving forward. And it's going to help yourself breathe into the empty space without feeling like you're freaking out, because you can just get curious with it and it can help clear all of that up for you. So allow yourself to be more childlike. Remember, there's something about inner child work that's really important this week. Maybe you have some nostalgia coming up, or maybe you're just needing to do more of the healing piece, whatever it is for you. Make sure that you are honoring that part of yourself. Okay, and then I have a botanical card for you. Purify. Good time to cleanse. Again, I'm going to say it. If you have somebody that you like to work with, do it this week, or put yourself on the books for some time, because it looks like you kind of need some type of cleanse or tune-up. If you don't know how to do that on your own, just make sure that you have someone who can support you with that, because it's going to help this week. And make sure you're decluttering, clear out your space. Anything like that that you need to do is going to be worthwhile. Purify, detox, declutter. Definitely a good time for that. And then we have Swan. This is screaming healing this week. I think you're going to find that this week is just, it's like prayers being answered kind of week. And getting all of that clarity that you're looking for through the work that you're doing and through being present. Be present this week. That I cannot emphasize that enough. It just really looks like this is a week that you're really going to not necessarily remember, but it's going to have an impact, right? It might feel like a totally normal week, but it's going to have an impact emotionally, energetically. It seems really big. So trust your healing process and all the work that you're doing. I'm going to pull one more oracle card, and then we're going to do a 3-card pick and wrap up. Okay. What are you teaching the world? What are you bringing into people's lives? What do you contribute? And how do you want to show up? Like, what do you want to be remembered for? What is your soul dying to do? What are you really itching for? And notice the nudges that you're getting, because any fleck of that is something that's worth paying attention to and worth taking action on. What are we going to do with this 3-card pick? You know what? Old Faithful, one of my favorites. Okay, so you are welcome to tune in if card 1, 2, or 3 is best for you. You can just focus on a card if you like looking at them more. You can pick all 3 if you want. I don't care. Let's just go ahead and do this card pick. Pause it if you need more time. All right, card number 1. Six of Pentacles, give and take, reciprocity. Are things in balance? Are things equaling out? Do you feel reciprocated in the efforts that you're giving? And if not, then make sure you're pulling back your energy. Like this card says, give your precious chi with care. That's big this week. So just don't overgive. It's not going to be a good move for you. Card number 2, we have death. So this is all about being reborn. You can see like things have fallen away. My intuitive hit is that this has already happened. This isn't something that is oncoming. It's like, no, you've already done the releasing, or this, what you're experiencing now is the releasing process, and that is helping you forge something new and create something bigger, better, and bolder for yourself. So this very internal looking, very similar to the Queen of Shells and the Ten of Feathers up here. Seeing all of this through, I mean, give yourself a chance to grow. Let yourself see the situation through and see how much you can accomplish, because your track record for getting through things up to this point is 100%. So I think that there's a lot more to come that is a lot better than you're probably expecting. And this is reminding you of the undergrowth card. More has been achieved than is visible to the eye. And that's probably what you're seeing right now. And then we have the Two of Wands. If you picked card number 3, waiting for, I hate to say this because I don't want you guys to manifest more waiting, but it is kind of a downtime, a down period where you are waiting. It doesn't mean I'm going to remind you guys of manifestation language. So if you're manifesting something, make sure you're steering away from language like in the future, or I will, or it will come. Instead, you want to make sure you're kind of cutting that out and just saying, it's coming to me right now. Speak with more conviction. Even if you're in a downtime or you're waiting for something to come to fruition, affirm it and speak with a lot of conviction now. And that's going to be really helpful to get the ball rolling and to get the manifestation started. So that's what you can do at this time to help speed this up. If you're feeling like you're kind of at a sticking point here with waiting, just try not to focus on the fact that you're waiting and trust that the timing is probably for your highest good. All right, my friends, I have to jet, but that is all that I have for you today. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications of when the February readings come out this week. And until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful week, everybody. Good luck with everything. If you want to work with me, all of the info is in the description box, as well as a list of all the cards that I've used for you today. And until next time, good luck with everything, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.